Episode 10. 13-year-old Pierre stared at Bellegarde's scarred face. He was the brigade's oldest and most experienced man. Is it true you've canoed to Athabasca? It is, and I've paddled all the way to the Pacific. I spent winters with nothing but a gun to bring down my supper. You wintered that far west? I've traveled twice to New Caledonia, and I've married 8 good wives, too. I sure haven't wasted my whole life with these pork-eaters. Pierre knew the men who went no farther north than Grand Portage were called pork-eaters. They weren't Hevernots, those who wintered over in trading posts and lived off fish and game. I've seen sights that could turn your blood cold. Now, to flavor our soup. Pierre couldn't believe Bellegarde tossed the carcass, entrails and all, into the cooking pot. Is my butchering not fancy enough for you? Which one of your wives taught you this recipe for duck? I'll bet she was old and blind. She was lots prettier than you fellows, and she could see plenty good. Never waste the guts, boy. That's the tastiest part. Just ask the Sioux. I've seen braves chew their way through a pile of intestines like kids at a taffy pull. I think something made Grandpa sick. You probably made the poor boy look at you, Belote. That makes anyone sick. Pierre didn't feel like eating, but he knew he couldn't paddle 40 miles upstream the next day without food. Grandpa is clever. He waits until the pot is almost empty and the duck parts have settled to the bottom. Here, let me serve you now. It's not fair the cook always eats last. Finally, we have a man who knows how to treat Andre Bellegarde. Look, our little lady friend has found a tool he can handle. Ah, who has his hands in the cooking pot? I'll have his ears. What's the matter? Can't you stomach that elegant meat? Ha! That one's on you, Havernot. You? What's the matter, Belote? I've heard the Sioux regards duck's feet as a delicacy. You're such a good helper. I'll share it with you. Thank you, sir, but I've had my fill. Later that evening, the men gathered for dancing and singing. Wearily, Pierre snuck away from the celebration, needing sleep. We start the bold traverse today. Away, brave friends, away. For the safety of our company, pray. Away, brave friends, away. What would I have done if that evil man had unsheathed his knife?